guys. So this is a very, very different episode of Totally Random because, as you guys can see, there's a lot of black. I'm not particularly excited, but if you're new to the channel, welcome. How is everybody doing? So there's something I have been wanting to talk about for a long time, but because, what's the word? I haven't particularly felt like I accepted the facts of the matter. But if you guys follow me on Instagram, you must have seen a post I made about a week ago or 2 weeks ago about how I had not and up until the point where my body now started to feel the strains that my mind was feeling. And unfortunately, the way I was reacting to that was eating. I've never been a small person. Before I was 15, I was already 5'7". I've always been long, but I used to be long and thin, and then I didn't grow boobs. You guys know this. My boobs came out in SS3. I didn't like my body for the longest time because girls were starting to get curves, and I was one of the boys. I used to roll with 12, 11 boys. Teachers named us Dirty Dozen. I was a tomboy. And for the longest time, I didn't really need a body. I didn't realize I needed one. But with time, girls in your class are growing boobs. You're still there like, okay, what's going on? And so with time, I gained a little weight. I've never been thick. I went from in the last 1 year, I've gone from a size 8 to a 12. Now, I stress eat. When I'm unhappy, I buy ice cream and I eat junk. And because I'm so unhappy, I'm not motivated to cook, meaning I'm eating out a lot. I'm burning a shitload of money on food. And I was empty. I was drained. Because Creatively, I was stuck. I couldn't write anything. A book that I thought was done, I went back through it and I hated every word I had written. I deleted it, tried to start again. I was still stuck. I didn't know how to translate what I was feeling to words, which is so hurtful because I am good with words. I love to write. So I felt like that was taken away. I didn't feel like there was anybody I could really talk to that understood. So I just reclined. At a point, I was partying Monday, Wednesday, any day there was a party, I was ready to go on the move. And I was drinking, I was doing some green stuff. It was a dark time. And I think what finally snapped me out of the partying was when there was a guy that every time he was at a particular club, he would see me. And it was one night he was making a video of me and I was dancing. And when I went back and watched the video, he had tagged it Forever Out, Bright Price Zero. That stung. I will not even lie. That stung like a very fat bee. And I had said, okay, take a step back, reevaluate. Nobody knows why you're going out, but nobody understands. So they're seeing a certain picture. So I stopped going out. I stopped hanging. A lot of my friends started asking me, are you good? Your scars. I left a lot of group chats just because I didn't want to interact with human beings. I mean, I may or may not have lost a couple of friendships because of this, but I genuinely, honestly needed just time to myself. And eventually I was able to put up what I did on Instagram, and it helped me cancel a lot of people out of my life, because people that hadn't reached out to me in months and months were saying, are you good? Are you okay? I've got you. If you've got me, why haven't you checked in on me in 6 months? If you've got me, why haven't you noticed? Even though I am the best actress, I deserve an Oscar. Because if you go on my Instagram and you watch my live videos and you see my captions and you're on my Snap, I'm the happiest camper. And most days I am. It's just the other days that are the problem. You guys, I don't even know how to deal with this, but I feel like maybe talking about it is the first step to getting it fixed. I'm not 100 yet. I'm not even 75 yet. But I mean, there's some days I wake up and I don't have a worry in the world, which are perfect. But there's also the nights. It's mostly at night because I have insomnia. I don't sleep most days till 3:34. Not because I'm not tired, but my brain and my mind just doesn't shut down. So I'm running right now on. I fell asleep at 4:15, and when I woke up on the clock, it was 7:15. So I had about 3 hours. So right now I'm running on 3 hours of sleep. But I mean, I don't think it affects me because I'm a Capricorn. I'm an astrological sign lover. We don't need a lot of sleep. So, this is me finally saying to myself and to everybody that, yes, I'm not 100. Yes, I'm not happy every day of my life. And yes, I'm not responsible for anybody's happiness but mine. And I think that's what I need to work on and say, look, if there's days when you're not jigging, you're not jigging. You don't have to shove aside what you're feeling to make another person feel, good or jigging. And I want to shout out my best friends, Joel and Ruby. Ruby really doesn't know what's going on because Ruby is Ruby. But Joel has been trying. I want to shout out Queen, Oiza, Jenny, all the boys on the group chat, Ephraim. I want to shout out Luther Vandross. He's dead, but it's an unspoken connection. I want to call out Oscar and say I have reached out to you 1,000,001 times, but you seem very busy. And I want to say thank you to everybody who's genuinely reached out to me. You guys don't even know me from anywhere. It's all social media. But so many people have reached out, called me. Sally, I appreciate it. Like, I may not have a lot of friends, but I feel like I have good people in my corner. So, yeah, it's a work in progress. I'm going to try and keep everyone updated if this video ever makes it out of my laptop, which I doubt that it would. But, yeah. See, there's a spot of happy there. I'm like sunshine that cloud is just trying to smother. So there's like little pokes of. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go now and try and find me some food. Thank you, guys. Bye.